Alright, we're Trucking Guy Spirit Hunters. It's me, my father, Chad, and Larry. We're all here today. We're getting ready to go to do the tour in the Gill house. So here we go.
It was started in late 1902, and we think the family moved in at the end of 1903 or the beginning of 1904. So it's almost 120 years old. And the house was built, it's called the Gill house. The house was built by a family named Gill, Bloomer Gill, and his wife Nellie Gill. And they had 4 children. You want to go ahead and do that? She plays Vanna White when we do
I
this.
forgot.
Oh, we bringing this in here?
From Wheel of Fortune, showing the letters and things. Bloomer and Nellie Gill have 4 children. These are their children. Left and right, that's Mary, James, Mina, and Isabel Gill. So you've got 3 girls, 1 boy. Jimmy Gill, James Gill, the only boy, grew up to marry someone who became the town librarian, and Jane and I both knew her growing up. So, there's a connection there. Anyway, so those are the 4 Gill kids. The Gills actually came here in 1818. Only the second family of European settlers that came to this part of Ohio. Well, just 2 blocks north of here, there was a band of Native Americans living.
Okay.
So the Gills came in 1818. They acquired a lot of land, about 160 acres of basically this way and that way. And over the next 50, 60 years, they sold off little bits of land. That's how they got their money. That's how people made money back then, is they bought a lot of land and then they sold it off piece by piece. David Gill was the first Gill in Galion. They lived a little north of here, but his son James built the first Gill house right here in 1845, right where we're sitting.
I forgot his pictures on the mantle.
Yeah, you'll see a picture of it.
Oh, just the only single picture there? You said James Gill?
Yeah, that's James Gill.
And this is the picture she was referring to of James Gill.
No, that's the one who was married to the librarian was named for. You're thinking along the right lines. His great grandfather.
Great grandfather.
Anyway, James and his wife, which would be the second Gills in Galion, they built the first Gill house here in 1845, and then James' son Bloomer is the one that built this house. So the grandson of the first Gill in Galion. And when this house was started, they picked up that 1845 Gill house and they put it on a flatbed and hauled it back behind us, and it's still there. It's the greenhouse on the other side of the driveway.
Okay.
I thought they put on a flatbed.
How about the house that's got the door on the roof here? You can sit out there if you wanted to.
Yes, I think maybe it does have that. So you've got the Gills and their 4 kids. The 4 kids, at least one of them tends to make an appearance here from time to time, right, Jane? Primarily Jimmy. Jimmy Gill,
Thank you.
the only boy, was known as sort of a daredevil kind of guy. He was the head of Galion's first motorcycle gang in the 1915, and he and his buddies formed a motorcycle club, and they they did their thing. He was also a swimmer and a diver, and we have a couple of his trophies up on the mantle that he won at swimming and diving competitions. So that's a little bit. Let's talk a little bit about the Gills, Bloomer and Nellie, that built the house. Both of them had famous friends that you've heard of before. You've never heard of Lewis Camper, right? You never heard of the Gills growing up in St. Paris. You never heard of that. The 2 names I'm going to share with you now, you've both heard of. You've heard of these. One is Mr. Gill. Bloomer Gill was involved in the early days of the automobile industry because he worked for a company that made wheels. So obviously, this is a time when horse and wagons and buggies are moving to the first cars. And so one of the largest buggy wheel manufacturers was here in Galion. And it was the early days of the automobile industry, and he went to Detroit all the time, and he got to be buds with a guy named Henry Ford. So I know you've heard of Henry Ford before.
Yeah, Michigan.
Yeah, and Ford Motor.
Yeah.
So Henry Ford was good friends with the couple here, Bloomer and Nellie Gill. Now Mrs. Gill had her own best friend growing up, whose name was Mina Miller. And Mina Miller ended up marrying Thomas Edison, the inventor,
Yeah.
light bulb, photograph, and that kind of things. And so the Edisons and the Gills were great family friends. And Mr. and Mrs. Edison and Henry Ford have been in this house. This is the husband and wife. This is not the Gills. This is John King and his wife. He's the man that built this.
The house.
The contractor who built it.
Oh.
And this was given to us by their grandkids just a few weeks ago.
That was very nice of them.
Yeah, this is the first room we did. We had to rebuild part of it, but all the colors in here and all the rest of the house are all original colors.
Yeah, the frames are alone are old.
This here is, I would love to show you the inside, but someone locked it and we don't have a key.
Uh-oh.
So we're gonna have to have a locksmith. This is Jimmy Gill's, remember the only son of the four?
Yes.
This is his honeymoon wedding trunk.
Oh.
And inside of this is his wedding tuxedo.
Oh, no.
It's
Oh,
actually
wow.
inside of here.
You ever tried taking the lock?
I haven't tried it yet, but if you guys are good at it, you're welcome to try.
If I had a paper clip, maybe.
This is called the reception room. When we got the house, we only had a very short period of time. They kind of said, you either take it now or it's going to be demolished. So we just, leap of faith, paid $50,000 and bought the house. This was covered with carpeting. We didn't know the green tile was here. Half of these were missing. And fortunately, we found everything. And fortunately, we found everything missing. And fortunately, we found everything.
Little did I know when we was recording that Ava Talbot was telling us that she hated dancing. This would come into play later on in the room where she died.
This is the grand staircase. Remember when I said before about the second owners, Mr. and Mrs. Talbot?
Yeah.
And the mother-in-law and the daughter-in-law, and
I had to
they
split.
walled the house in two? This is where they did it. That, right down there.
Well, it looks beautiful, though.
Now, if you go ahead and go on.
Go ahead.
Go up.
I like this artwork.
Oh, I
This is
see.
good craftsmanship.
See how they put that wall down there? That door was not there when we bought the house.
Oh, okay. I
But see how this goes right up here?
Yeah.
Those railings right there,
Yeah.
the spindles, go right over here and they keep going up.
And that goes up the steps.
So we're gonna be able to take that wall out and open the whole thing up
And
again.
you'll still have the steps and all.
Yes, and you see right up here, right
Yeah.
behind you, the thing that looks like a door on its side? That's because that's a door on its side.
Let me ask you a question. I'm
Yeah.
gonna get off topic, but
Yeah.
would that be a good place to have your daughter stand before she gets married and have a picture taken?
She is our official paranormal host, so she will have all the information about where things have been seen and everything else.
Oh, okay.
I will tell you, I was here, was it last week? I just sat there and watched shadows moving across the floor. I do that. That happens a lot here.
But he doesn't believe.
That's true.
We would have asked more steaks once.
Okay. So good luck, guys.
Yes, sir. Mother-in-law?
Yeah, Ava, this is her room. She died in this room.
Good.
And she died of old age. She did not die by being chopped up in the bed and put in the pantry in the kitchen.
Why, someone tried to spread that rumor?
Well, I had a medium or a psychic or whatever. I haven't got into a fight with her. I was like, you want me to go get the obituary? I mean, something like that would have been known in town for years.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's always a place that's got a story to it, it's got a tell to it.
And this is the main room.
Who did you say,
Kitchen.
ma'am, miss, who did you say passed away here again? Who did you say passed away
Ava,
again?
the mother-in-law,
Eva?
Mrs. Talbot. seen him.
Miss Talbot's, okay. And that was, is that Mr. Talbot's mom?
Yes.
When I was a kid, when our house was built in 1948, originally there was an old red metal sink, cabinets, and there was a white sink top just like that that we had at our house.
This is what I got at the house now, my house, something like this.
Yeah.
But mine's a double.
There's stuff still in the.
Those are worth a ton of money nowadays.
Yeah.
Very, very rare. And you said this is the staircase we come up and down?
Uh-huh.
And not that one over there, right?
Yeah, don't use that one. We're trying to save one. This right here, we always say that power goes out in Galions because somebody flipped the switch.
Oh, that's the power box?
We're not really sure what it's for. The reason why this is roped off is because the floors are bad right here in the middle. They had a tank that they collected rainwater in for cleaning and stuff. And Jimmy and his friends would come up here and splash around in the tank. We didn't used to have this up, and finally I said, that kind of scares me, so I put it up.
It's understandable.
And that's what we call the grumpy corner,
That one?
over there where all the stuff is.
Yeah.
Because Bloomer likes to hang out there.
And who?
Bloomer.
He does not like women.
Bloomer, that's
The guy that built the house.
the guy that built the house.
You don't like women, huh?
Yeah. And we think that's because he used to come up here and hide his alcohol in the whatever it's called. And Melly ended up putting him in a home because he went blind. He was alcoholic.
Did you catch that? It was something truly terrific, though at first glance you may not have noticed. Pay close attention to where everybody is situated in the room and realize that while this was being recorded in the attic, we were 3 stories above ground level. Investigator Larry was to my left, the tour guide to my immediate right. Across the room, walking lengthwise, was my son Dylan. The sun was shining from the southwest through the 3rd-story window. A shadow should not be cast into the middle of the room.
He used to come up here and hide his alcohol in the. He used to come up here and hide his alcohol in the. He used to come up here and hide his alcohol in the whatever it's called. And Melly ended up putting him in a home because he went blind. He was alcoholic.
Absolutely beautiful house. Hopefully the audio is picking up the tour guide. Tremendous. Just absolutely tremendous.
This is a fruit room and a vegetable room.
Okay.
I don't know why
Fruit cellar or vegetable cellar?
they had them separated.
You said back here
If
was
you go
a
in this
fruit.
room, please do not mess with the incinerator.
Oh,
Yeah, the fruit cellar. Remember the movie Psycho? Yeah.
So this was a fruit cellar?
Fruit cellar, this one was the vegetable one.
Okay. The first room here, fruit cellar.
And at one point, you can get your lawn.
Something.
That's a dead room over there.
Let me see, something sits back in here. I can feel it.
Female presence said, "Chad, can you hear me?" as I was descending the stairs. I was not aware of this EVP caught on my recorder. When I got to the bottom of the stairs, I even went to the back part underneath the staircase and openly said, I felt that there was a presence hiding in that spot.
One night, I was with a group, and I was sitting here, and my best friend was sitting in the chair right there. And we had the hall light on, which is, there was some light, it wasn't totally dark. And somebody bent down, looked me in the eyes. I thought it was one of them. Turns out it wasn't. It was dark eyes, long black hair, and dark skin. Not black, but dark skin. And it's the first, like, second or third time I'd done this here. So I ran upstairs and I said, let me tell you, Tom and Brenda, the one you were talking to, what, I explained what I saw and they said, oh, that's probably Johnny Cake. Who the hell is Johnny Cake? Who the heck is Johnny Cake? And they said he was the last native Indian on Olentangy. He was a Wyandotte Indian. And when James was building that house here, he stopped to say goodbye because they were good friends and rode off on his horse. His name was Solomon Johnny Cake. And it's in Galion history at the city building.
Little did we know at the time, when she was telling us this story, that in the upper floor in the parlor room during the tour with her brother, we got the name Johnny Cake on EVP.
Any spirit here that wishes to communicate, right now is the time to do so. We would love to hear from you. Right now you might be hearing the voice of my friend Larry.
Yep.
I am going to head down to the basement. Are you sure you're going to be all right with lights out up here?
I mean, yeah, I guess. If not, I always have this light.
You have a ghost box?
Yeah, I have a ghost box.
All right, well, good luck to you. I hope you know what you're getting yourself into, because I don't even know.
I don't know what I'm
Just
doing.
remember, there's cords and stuff laying across here, so if something happens, don't take off in a panic. You hear me?
Yeah, if I do, I'll take the long way around.
I love you. Be safe. If something happens, get out of here calmly.
Alright, be weird up here. Yo, what the heck? I hear like clicking on the roof, like boom, 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 boom. That's weird. I don't know if that's a house popping or what.
Whew, dark in here. Okay. Make sure I got enough light. You see?
Do you hear any like moving or clattering around down there? Were you guys moving like stuff on the first or second floor?
I think Larry might have been.
I keep hearing like clattering and it sounds like it's on the roof even with the headphones on.
Yeah, Larry or the lady, I think, is moving stuff around.
Alright, I was just checking.
One of the REM pods down here just went off.
Let's do it, I'm sorry if you are. Alright, I'm commencing my ghost box. Alright, I've started it.
If there's anybody here, could you tell me your name, please?
Huh?
If anybody's down here and can hear me, I'd like for you to answer me on Dylan's spirit box upstairs in the attic, please. That's what I would like for you to do. I'd like for you to go up and interact with Dylan up in the attic and give the answers to him in the attic. That's what I would like for you to do.
My whole like lower body is tingling right now, even up to like mid-spine. And I feel like I'm getting cold chills again.
Do you live here or do you live somewhere else and just come here to visit?
I got hit with like a sudden instance of sadness right there. Oh my goodness, that's heavy. It's real heavy.
If you was married, did you like being married?
Ring? Mom? It feels like my whole shoulder is tingling right now. We don't know. Come here. Him. Chad. Kid. Alone. Dad? I'm having like constant goosebumps like on my arms and stuff right now. And all the hair on my arms standing up right now. Don't you dare. Could you please speak one at a time and slower so I can understand you? That's me talking. Just straight out, nothing that Chris Potts ever said. My? You're in deep trouble. Go. Dylan. Help me, little boy. I thought I just seen something move in that far corner past the camera. It just said look at it. My whole body is tingling again. Oh my. Like the whole feeling since I've been up here is it's either really hot, it's really cold, the ghost box just said cold, or I've got goosebumps or tingles the entire time. Stroke. Dead. Mom. Dream. Now. Easy.
Let's see. So did you ever spend time in any kind of government institution? Was you ever, I don't know, arrested or hospitalized for anything?
What kind? Touched him. Fun. You're a good lawyer? I'm getting goosebumps all up and down my arms again. It's this side of me.
You ever feel tired or weak or cold or anything?
Yeah. Why? 'Cause song Beer? Oh, no way! Dude. I said dude. Bring beer? At the moment?
Does my style of speaking seem strange or foreign to you?
Chad. Help me. No, you don't. Big bridge. Can I have your money? I feel like a pain on the left side front underneath the ribs, but I don't think it's like pretty far down underneath. So it's not like anything serious, I'm guessing. Haley? Baby, come here. Just be good. Dave. My arms are cramping now, and like they're hurting, and I still have goosebumps and stuff. For people, for man, this dream too late. Man, I'm just getting sore. Introduce me, God. No more. Kid, think about drink. Bring me. What about it? Is what it said.
I don't believe that there's anything else to be done, so I'm going to end this session as of now. I'm going to radio Dylan and let him know that I'm done.
We're in Ava's room and we're going to put a camera on, put some music on for her. Ava, if you're here, I kind of got a feeling that you're not too happy that we're in this room, but we're sorry about that. But if you want, you can talk into our recorders. I'm going to play some music for you and maybe give you time to sit down and filter through while you're here. We're just here to talk. You're not here to disrespect you or inconvenience you. But we would like to talk to you, though, if you don't mind. So I'm going to set up this laser grid. See these little green lights? If you can, when you get walk around the room, walk in front of this light so that we know that you're here and to prove to us that you are here. Okay. Okay, Ava. I got this light, this laser grid, and if you walk in front of it, we'll be able to see your shadow. But we're going to leave the room and let you and the camera get acquainted. There we go. That should do it, you think, Chad?
Probably.
We'll cut that light and see what it looks like.
Yeah, we won't be in here to.
Oh yeah, that'll work.
We won't be in here to bother you.
Yep.
We'll let you have your privacy and just let you have your music. If you feel like dancing to it or something, you're more than welcome
go right
to.
ahead. You can dance right in them lights. That's what it's probably pretty for anyway. Can I show her, Chad? Maybe if you want, you can just see how I'm walking. You can watch your own shadow. Just dance around with the music. You can watch your own shadow. And wouldn't that be cool to see that on camera? Then you'd be on TV. I know you probably don't know what television is, but that's a screen you watch and people around the world can see you.
Yeah, and
we're going to leave you to it. And we're going to explore the rest of the house.
It's just like dancing underneath the stars.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
come back in and talk to you,
And we'll, like I said,
if that's okay.
we'll just leave the song play over and over for you for a while. And if you
Yeah.
feel like dancing to it, you can. And just let it go at that. I hope you don't mind. We'll talk to you in a little bit. Let's see.
Thanks, Ava.
Thank you. I hope you like Moonlight Bay. Hey, Ava. Hate to interrupt, okay, but we're coming in. I hope you're decent. God, that feels weird.
How's that corn on the cob in here?
Just got the old woman smell. Did you smell it?
Yeah.
I just got the old woman smell.
It's glaring at us.
I know I can feel it.
I don't
know.
smell it, but it's glaring at us like hardcore. I don't
Whatever it is, it ain't after we're in here.
Yeah, I can feel it. All over my back and neck. It's
Oh, that's right.
nice. Okay, well, Ava, we don't mean to disrespect by being in here. Okay, I want you to know that. I hope you. I hope you're not. Oh man, I'm getting pins and needles all over my face and shit, Larry.
Close your eyes, I'll take a picture. Close your eyes.
Dude, this is crazy. Laser dots aren't shining up now.
You don't see it even in the cover of
They're
this?
real faint.
Oh!
Okie dokie.
Thank you.
Okay, Ava. Thank you.
Are you here? Yeah?
Okay.
Are you mad at us for being in here? Are you angry at us for being in here?
Hey, Ava.
You know, we do know that we're not trying to make you mad.
Yeah, we're not trying to aggravate you or nothing like that.
And if we are, we're sorry about that.
Do you care if I switch? I hate to do this, man, but I can't see none of these dots at all. Like none. Seriously, you ought to look at this. Like it's not
You
showing.
figure that and pick it up.
Yeah, you can't see shit on here.
Jeez, I guess not. There goes that ball again.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, I'm picking up the cat toy. Is flashing.
Ava, are you happy with us being in here? Who's here with us?
Can you make that cat toy go off for us again, please? Thank you. Appreciate it. Can you tell me what your name is? You can use this little thing that I'm holding here that my buddy, it actually belongs to my friend, but he's okay with you using it to say, to talk to us through. Did you like that song, Moonlight Bay? What was that? Can you say that again?
If you don't mind that we're in here, could you light that cat ball up one more time? You said something.
So how long have you lived here? What was it that made you not get along with your family? I'm going to change batteries in the camcorder. Is there anything that we can do to help you?
Oh, that's a pretty long response.
Who's ever in here, could you please reveal yourself? Playing hard to get. Are you playing hard to get?
We're putting this in the room where Ava died. I'm gonna set this down. I'm gonna talk a little bit. So the current time is 7:39. So Ava, I don't know if you're here. I don't know if you're listening, but you done what most people would probably consider a peaceful death. You died of natural causes at an old age. I don't know how you died. I don't know if you died in your sleep, but that's what happened. And, well, we're just here to hear your story, hear what you have to say, what you think about it, what you think now that you're no longer. It actually kind of freaks me out every once in a while because there's a beer in this back room here. If you ain't paying attention, you're gonna scare yourself. Alright, stop thinking anything. No way. What the heck? That's crazy. Alright, so it just went off by this window. That's the thing, something to keep in mind.
Okay.
I don't know if there's anything out there. I don't know if there's anything out there. Sorry about that.
Let's see here if I can find you some stuff that you'd like to hear. Maybe you would really enjoy it. I hope anyway. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
How's that corn on the cob in here?
I just got the old woman smell. You smell it?
Yeah.
I just got the old woman smell.
It's glaring at us,
I know, I can feel it.
I don't
neck.
smell it, but it's glaring at us like hardcore. I don't
Whatever it is, it ain't after we're in here.
Yeah, I can feel it. All over my back and neck. It's
that's right.
nice. Okay, well, Ava, we don't mean to disrespect by being in here. Okay, I want you to know that. I hope you're not. Oh man, I'm getting pins and needles all over my face and shit, Larry.
Close your eyes and I'll take a picture. Close your eyes.
Dude, this is crazy. I hope you're not. Oh man, I'm getting pins and needles all over my face and shit, Larry.
Close your eyes and I'll take a picture. Close your eyes.
Dude, this is crazy. Like seriously, I'm like getting like pins and needles all over my arms and face. It's like, oh.
She's here
Yes, she is.
and she's pissed off.
Yeah, she's not happy with us for some reason.
Hey, we're sorry for intruding, but
Yeah.
we're here. We're here for
Turn that ghost box on.
Okay.
we're here for a purpose, and it's not to make you angry or anything.
No. For some reason, dogs aren't showing up anymore.
It's this light right here.
Okay.
These laser dogs aren't showing up now.
You don't see it even covering
They're
this?
real faint.
Oh!
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, Ava.
Are
Thank you.
Are you here? Yeah?
Okay.
Are you mad at us for being in here? Are you in?
I just heard a thump or knocking noise. Sounded like it was coming from behind me in the hallway, maybe.
Who's here with us?
Did you like that song, Moonlight Rain? What was that? Can you say that again?
If you don't mind that we're in here, could you light that cat ball up one more time? They said something.
It was amazing.
Yeah. Could you light could you light that ball up or set that rim pot off if you don't care that we're in here?
Can you make that ball roll towards the ground? Off the carpet?
Even cover
They're
this?
real faint.
Oh!
Okie dokie.
Thank you.
Okay, Ava. Recording this. I'm just gonna let this record for a while. Pointed in. Does this look like the right angle to you where it needs to be done? Just
More this way.
If there's anybody here that wishes to speak with us, wants to walk around, show themselves, you're more than welcome to. We got everything set up where we can see you.
Make grandpa beat good.
If you want to walk up, you can make this thing beep and show us that you're here. We'll be able to see you, hear you. Be a way to let the world know that you're still here. We want to know that you're here.
But we won't be able to see it until we actually watch the video. We can't like see it now. We gotta, you know.
We're going to take the other camera.
Night bloomer. We'll try to
We might be back up in a little bit to get the stuff.
say hey to you before we go or something, man.
Yep.
We'll say goodbye to you before we go. How's that?
Make sure one more time that that camera's still charging while it runs. Okay. And it's recording. Okay. This is Chad. I am in the attic of Gill House. It is getting to be late. It is almost 12:30. I'm going to be doing a spirit box session here shortly. Why? Because let's just say I'm stupid. I don't know. So who's up here with me right now?
Prompted.
Dylan's not up here. He just left. He's downstairs right now. This is his dad. Is that all right if I'm up here? What is it about Dylan you prefer talking to instead of me? What's wrong with talking to me? Why do you hang out up here for? You're scared. The kid's not up here right now. Come up here to talk. I think I just heard. And it was not on the ghost box. I just heard what. Who was it that I just heard in the room with me?
What?
Yeah, I heard a woman. Who was that? What was the woman's name? Liz? What was Liz's last name? I haven't gotten any kind of solid answers or connection. I haven't heard any. It kept saying Kid and Dylan on my ghost box, and I was like, well, he's downstairs. He's not up here. You're gonna have to talk to me. I'm his dad. And it kept asking about you. And it was not. It's like it didn't want to talk to me.
I'm up here, so you can say what you want to now.
Liz. Said Liz again.
Who did I see move in the corner? Did you want to have me get you a drink? Who's Liz? Can you tell us her last name?
He said I did.
What?
During Dylan's session, he saw some movement in the same corner of the attic as I had later on that night. In addition to that, whatever was in the attic seemed to like my son more than me, for it kept asking me to get him, and it told me that it was wondering where he was. I did manage to make contact with a woman. I heard a woman's voice in the room, although it does not show on the recording necessarily. I also saw movement during that time in the same area that my son had seen it. Upon asking, we got the name Liz multiple times, and Mackenzie, or Mackenzing. It is very difficult to say. But one thing is for sure, something in the attic was definitely saying hello.